Hey guys, my name is Felix and you're watching the unofficial knockoff of Crash Course. Today we will be discussing the ethical considerations of the sociocultural level of analysis. And to be more specific, we'll be talking about the protection from harm when it comes to participants in psychological research. Now, there are two main types of harm that a participant may face when taking part in psychological studies, that being psychological and physical harm. Physical harm refers to when a participant suffers impairment, injury, or any kind of action that leads them to experience pain as a result. The more common type of harm which participants may suffer when taking part in psychological studies is quite fittingly psychological harm. This is typically when participants are either belittled or feel some kind of threat or endangerment to either themselves or things that they hold important, such as their ego or sense of being. Studies can sometimes put their participants in uncomfortable situations in attempts to learn the full extent of human behavior. This sense of discomfort can sometimes make the participant become worried, stressed, ashamed, etc. This can induce psychological harm. This is because psychological research sometimes revolves around getting information from disturbing experiences, trauma, shocking events, etc. The study we will be discussing today in order to showcase ethical considerations in the sociocultural level of analysis is no other than the famous Zimbardo from 1971, also known as the Stanford prison experiment.
First off, let's discuss the sample. In this study, a group of male college students were selected and randomly assigned to be either a guard or a prisoner. All subjects signed a consent form relating to their role and were even paid to be a part of the study.
So I have a couple instructions for you to do today. Aside from these, feel free to do whatever you need in order to keep the prisoners inside.
Gotcha, boss.
Cool. Hello, prisoner. I have some instructions and some guidelines that I would like you to read through and to agree before taking part in this study.
Okay, I understand. Go. You do not have the right to remain silent.
Look at you. What a big bad guard. I'm so scared. Even my little sister could beat you in a fight. How much are you even getting paid? This is not even that authentic. I bet I could get out of here easily.
Hey, excuse me. What are you doing? You have to go back to your cell.
What are you going to do if I don't?
I'm going to punch you. You shouldn't do that. You worthless piece of junk. You filthy peasant. You worthless piece of trash. You think I'm funny looking, you think I'm not. Well, you should look yourself in the mirror because you look like a bomb. And now you be asking the guard, when did my life fall apart? But I'll tell you it's when you signed the study from the start.
You're going to be so excited to see what's happening in our study day. We have people in solitary confinement. The guards are going crazy. It's so cool. You're going to love it.
Oh my gosh, you've been telling me so much about it. I'm so excited.
It's going to be incredible.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing. How could you have done this? This is so unethical.
In the end, the study was terminated after only 6 days due to multiple prisoners having dropped out and reported that they had suffered psychological trauma. The guards seemed to be fine though. Considering the ethics behind this, it did not meet the do not harm guideline at all. The guards were left to do whatever they wanted, and because of that, the prisoners had to suffer. The roles that were assigned gave far too much power to the guards, which they certainly ended up abusing. Even though many of the prisoners were displaying clear signs of distress, the researchers continued to watch it happen without interference. They started to believe that they had the right to harm the prisoners and make them do things that harmed them both psychologically and physically.